Hi there, Attorney Benny here. I'm an attorney that has previously worked in an immigration court during the first Trump administration. In 2021, there was a memo released that said that ICE could only enter sensitive locations such as churches or places of worship, hospitals or schools under exigent circumstances. In 2025, under President Trump, the initial memo was revoked. A new memo was released that said that ICE could enter these sensitive locations, including places of worship or churches. After the memo was revoked, people filed a lawsuit. Those people are called plaintiffs. So last week, a federal judge ruled and blocked the recent memo that said that ICE could enter churches, but only in regards to the plaintiffs and their locations of worship. So if you belong to those organizations or those churches or religious organizations, then you are fine. ICE would not be able to enter your locations except exigent circumstances. However, if you don't belong to those categories, then the injunction does not apply to you. I want to be clear, so I'm going to repeat it. This is not a nationwide injunction. It only applies to the plaintiffs. So if you're not the plaintiffs, then what is your recourse? The Fourth Amendment says that ICE or federal agents cannot enter private spaces or places where there's a reasonable expectation of privacy without a warrant signed by a judge, which is being projected on the screen right now so you can know what that looks like, or your consent. So for churches, if your church is a private area, right, if it's a building that's blocked off, there's a door, it's clearly like a private area, and clearly there's a reasonable expectation of privacy there, then the Fourth Amendment kicks in. So then that is your recourse. Even if the way your church is set out for whatever reason or whatever layout that you have, the church itself is not a private area, the Fourth Amendment may still be invoked in specific places that are private areas. So for example, your pastor's office, I'm pretty sure everybody knows to not just barge into the pastor's office, right? Because it's a private area. In certain locations in there, the Fourth Amendment can still be invoked. Without your permission or without a warrant signed by a judge, ICE would not be able to enter. There was a case about a month ago when ICE was looking for somebody. ICE waited for the person in the parking lot. Notably, ICE did not enter the church premise. They were in the parking lot. They saw an usher by the door. The usher saw them. The person had an ankle monitor. So they called the person the first time. The person did not pick up. The ankle monitor went off. They called the person the second time. And then that second time, the person got up, left the sanctuary to pick up the phone. And then that's when ICE got them outside the sanctuary. So that's it for now. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.